Hi everyone, this short video takes you through how to actually lay out the model answer for Esker Formation. As usual, I'll use three diagrams to show the process graphically. First of all, you have the land over which the glacier is travelling. Here is the glacier with its snout, and over the top of the glacier we have a stream that is flowing because the surface of the glacier has become melted by the sun. Glaciers are full of cracks and crevices, and this meltwater stream flows and melts its way down through the ice towards the bottom of the glacier. At the bottom of the glacier, it flows along the base of the glacier and flows out of the front. So that's what we're communicating in diagram 1. The idea of this stream that flows over the surface of the glacier works its way down through it and then flows out to the front. In diagram 2, we want to communicate exactly what this water is doing as it flows. So once again, here's the ground. Here's the snout of the glacier. Here's our stream, and it is flowing down through the ice. Now, this water will be carrying all sorts of sediment and sand, silt, sediment, gravel, and of course till, the more angular rocky fragments that have been eroded and transported by the glacier itself. So those sand, gravel, rock particles are washed by this meltwater and transported and dumped here. As this movement of water flows down through the ice, it dumps a pyramid-shaped pile of rocks, a bit like a waterfall landing and depositing rocks there. This is called a kame, K-A-M-E. From this point, the water, as I've already indicated, flows out the front of the glacier, and as it does so, it continues to deposit material. And that deposition builds up a meandering snake-like riverbed in layers, which you can see I'm trying to illustrate here. So here goes the river flowing out the front of the glacier. In diagram 3, we can show what this feature would look like once the ice has melted away. There's the pyramid-like kame, and from in front of it you can see the snake-like esker made up of layers. And this indicates the kind of sinuous snake-like shape of the esker itself. Right, so what are the key things you actually need to say? Well, in diagram 1, we've pointed out that a surface melt water stream melts its way down through a moulin, M-O-U-L-I-N. That is the vertical shaft that it melts down through the ice to the glacier's base. What happens next? Well, the water arriving at the bottom of that moulin will deposit material that the water is carrying in a pyramid-shaped kame. 2. When the water lands at the base of the glacier, it deposits a pyramid-shaped, it wouldn't be inappropriate to use the word jumble, of rocks and sediment called a came. Continuing diagram 2's paragraph, the subglacial stream, sub as in submarine, as in underwater, subglacial as in under ice. The subglacial stream continues to flow from this point, as in from the came, and deposits a riverbed. Continuing to paragraph 2 again, the riverbed is the deposition is well sorted, and particles are laid down heaviest, largest first by the water. To go back through and put some marks on here, you're getting 1 for knowing about the moulin. I'd give you 1 for knowing that the water lands and forms the pyramid-shaped came. From there you get the subglacial stream continuing the deposition of a riverbed, and there's at least 1 here for knowing about the heaviest particles being laid down first to make the esker a well-sorted feature of deposition. And then finally we want to talk about diagram 3, the glacier melts away to reveal and you can use whatever language you like, snake-like esker. Tick. Okay, and that's Esker Formation done to a fairly good exam standard using 3 simple diagrams and a manageable answer length. Like I pointed out in the drumlin video, that whole explanation with me verbally talking through it and pausing for various explanations took me about 8 minutes. Therefore, you should fully expect to be able to produce these kind of answers in, who knows, maybe 4 minutes, something like that. And given the fact that you would be able to score 4 marks, maybe 5 marks for this, potentially even 6 marks. These actually are quite cheap questions. You can get quite good marks for knowing relatively little. And as I've pointed out in the past, the deposition questions, such as esker, drumlin, terminal moraine, spit, bar, tombolo, if you're doing coastlines, tend to be revised less well by candidates and are in fact an opportunity for you to be more competitive when scoring marks. Okay,